Hello everybody, SlimKirby here. Welcome back to more of the Legend of Zelda, the Wind Waker playthrough. Last time we finished up the remaining side quests I wanted to take a look at for now. And we're finally going to actually move forward and get some sailing done. I know it's been way too long for some of you guys who wanted to kind of see the big sailing trip start. But again, just some loose ends I want to take care of first. We're not going to waste any more time. We're going to get things moving now. We're going to be going sailing. So like the King of Red Lion said earlier, you can cruise around by pressing the R button. This is very slow though. So what you want to do is you want to actually use your sail. And when you do that, you will move towards the wind. The wind is always blowing in the direction of that yellow arrow. And yeah, we're sailing, guys. We're finally sailing. So a couple of things. If you press right on the D-pad, you can see the current weather that's going on. And if you press up on the D-pad, you can pull up the sea chart. Now on the sea chart, we actually have a few locations here already. We have, you know, Outset Island all the way down here. We have Forsaken Fortress, and we have Windfall Island. We'll have to fill in some of the other spots on the map, and we'll definitely do that as we go throughout the game. But for now, that's all we can really take a look at for the time being. So we're going to go ahead and just keep sailing, sail along the ocean. You can get some rupees if you jump over the barrels at specific points, which is kind of cool. We got an island here coming up here in the distance, so we might stop here. We'll actually put away the sail to kind of just float on over here, see what we got. But yeah, this is basically an island. There's a lot of islands throughout the game. Some will be more important than others. Some might have rewards of some kind. So as you're kind of traveling the Great Sea, it doesn't hurt to kind of like take a stop at an island every now and then to see if you can, you know, find some extra goodies. And that's exactly what we're going to do here at this island. I want to say, if I remember correctly, this is Paw Print Island, if I'm not mistaken. I think it is, anyway. But unfortunately, we don't have the ability to fill in the chart at this current time, so you may have to take a look at the exact name later. I'm pretty sure it's Paw Print Island, though. And you will also need like certain items to explore some of the islands. Like sometimes you might have like a ledge that's too high to jump up to. In this case, we can easily just like crawl through here. But that doesn't necessarily mean we can get everything in here. But yeah, you can just like find some goodies in different parts of the world. I think you actually need bombs to explore this place fully. But I think you can get like the normal reward if you just explore here at this point. Oh, cool, we have an enemy, a choo-choo as they're called. And they'll give us another spoil, the red chew jelly. So we'll have to find out ways we can use that later. So yeah, we can't go that way because it's blocked off. So we'll go ahead and grab some more red chew jelly while we're here. So we came from that way. Let's go this way. And yeah, see there's more stuff that's blocked off by bombs. Okay, is that it? No other red chew jelly? Okay. So I believe in here we'll get our next piece of heart, and I think this will actually give us a new container too. So we have four heart containers now. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, there's other treasures. I think they're just going to be rupees, but we'll come back later for them. I think all we need is bombs. And I want to say we also need like the hookshot or something too to get some other rewards. Nothing substantial, obviously, like nothing like a treasure chart or heart piece or anything. But still, you will need a lot of rupees in this game at a certain point. So it definitely doesn't hurt to farm up on those whenever you can. So there we go. Let's go ahead and leave Pauper Isle. And, like, I'm not sure if you can do this yet. Well, first of all, where's King of Red Lions? Why do you go all the way over there? I can't reach that. Oh, King of Red Lions, you crazy dude. So you can actually find some other guys over here, too. In the HD version of Wind Waker, if you talk to these guys, I think they'll actually give you, like, a treasure chart, but in this version they don't. Yeah! Mighty fine boat you got there, bub. You must be searching for treasure on the sea floor, too, aren't you? Har har har! You won't get any from us, bub. Not likely. Let me ask you something real quick. Who wanders around in a fishless sea? I'll tell you who, bub. Only pirates, monsters, and treasure hunters like ourselves, and maybe some other things that I've never heard of. You know, with all the weak island dwellers who never leave their shores, I'm amazed to see such a tiny little guy out here. I like your style, bub. I feel like I've known you my whole life. So hey, bub, tell you what, as one treasure hunter to another, I'll give you this. You'll definitely be needing it if you want to haul up treasure. Come on, take it. I won't take no for an answer. I also won't take nay, nope, or nar. Just grab it. Oh, I guess he does give you a treasure chart in this game too. Never mind. That's weird. For some reason, I thought he only did that in the HD version. I know there's more treasure charts in the HD version, but I think it's because they do something else that I'll talk about later. Well, either way, I appreciate it. Thanks, dude. There is something else I wanted to, like, interact with, but I don't know if it's actually, like, here yet. I think I actually have to do the next part of the game before this guy will appear. But, you know, I'll go ahead and just ignore that for now. Other things you can find while you're traveling the sea is you can find, like, little lookout towers like this. These are completely optional. There might be, like, one or two you have to do for, like, a reward of some kind. But you can get some goodies from these as well. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at this just in case. Are there any mounted cannons? I think there are mounted cannons, but may not need to worry about them. I'll just go ahead and climb this anyway. Okay, no, there aren't any mounted cannons, so we're fine. But yeah, if you climb up these, you'll find, like, enemies, and you just fight them. If you kill them all, you'll get, like, a reward of some kind. It'll usually be, like, an item for a spoils bag. Or, like, a joy pendants or something. And it's always fun to, like, knock these guys off the lookout tower, too. So I'm probably not going to destroy every single one of these, but if there is, like, a unique reward or something, I'll definitely make some time to do it. Yeah, it's going to give us 20 rupees. And I think that's it. And see over there, that's, I think, Pauper Island. That's where we came from. So we'll jump back down. And I saw a boat swimming around here, too. I think that's Beetle's ship. Beetle's the guy we bought the bait bag and, like, bait from earlier on when we were on Outset. You can find him in a bunch of different locations throughout the game. Normally he'll sell, like, just in general bait, so he won't be, like, giving, like, anything substantial. There are a couple of special Beetle locations that we'll talk about when we get to that point. But for now, I don't think we need to worry about it, especially since we're full on bait anyway. So we'll go ahead and keep on swimming to the upcoming island. So you can also find some other goodies here. You can find, you know, these little sections right here where you have some enemies that you can destroy. Give you some extra spoils as well. Again, if you want to take the time to destroy them, you can, but obviously you usually won't find anything, like, super required from it. But yeah, this is what a large part of the game will be. Just kind of sailing from island to island on your boats. This is a huge sea to explore, and it's a lot of fun to explore the Great Sea. I know there's a lot of people out there who's like, driving the boat is so boring, and blah, 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 blah. But I don't know. I kind of get an enjoyment out of it. It's kind of cool just to swim around and see what the game has to offer you by exploring around the entire world. There, on the horizon. That is our destination, Slim. Dragon Roost Island. So we got another beetle shop here. Got some other cool things. High atop this island's peak lives the spirit of the skies, a great dragon by the name of Valoo. You must go see the dragon and request from him a jewel called Din's Pearl. Ask the people of the Rito tribe who inhabit the island about how to see the dragon. Oh, I almost forgot. Wait just a moment. This is a Wind Waker. It's a baton of sorts that was used long ago when the people played music and prayed to gods. In those days, simply using it allowed one to borrow the power of the gods, but I do not know if it still works. Even so, I thought it might be of some use to you. Perhaps you should try using it. I mean, hey, he had it in his mouth. Like, that'd be very skilled if he could talk, like, properly with that in his mouth. First, conduct in 3/4 time. Do not touch the control stick. Just try to match the rhythm by tilting the C stick up, down, or right. Very nice. That was splendid. Now, next is 4x4 time. Hold the control stick left to change the rhythm, then match the rhythm and tilt the C stick in the directions. So yeah, this is basically the ocarina of this game, the musical instrument of this game. That's it, Slim. That was not bad for your first time using the Wind Waker. Not bad at all. You can also conduct it in 6/4 time by tilting right. You would do well, remember that. So yeah, we have the legendary name drop item. So yeah, we have the Wind Waker. And it'll be a very useful tool that we'll be using throughout the game. But we can't do much with it right now because we don't have any songs. So let's actually change that right now. I'm feeling like we could use a song or two. So let's go over here by this little shrine. I'm going to go ahead and equip the Wind Waker. There appears to be markings on that indicate specific directions. So we need to go up, left, right. I think it'll give us the prompt for it anyway. You learned the Wind's Requiem. Yep, that's a mighty nice breeze. The name is Zephos. I'm the god of winds. So you're the new Wind Waker, are you? Great, great. For a beginner, you've got a nice wind sense about you. I like you, kid. That tune you just picked up, well, it gives you control over the direction the wind blows. Depending on how it's used, wind can be a good thing or a very bad thing. You want an example of it being a bad thing? Then you should see my brother. It saddens me to say that my brother Cyclos is a miffed about his monument here being broken, and now he spends his time creating cyclones to torment people with. So if you encounter any cyclones at sea, chastise my brother for me, will you? And that is my request for you. So yeah, we learned the Wind's Requiem. So with this tune, we can actually change the direction of the wind, which is very helpful, especially if we're going to be sailing. So definitely a good thing to have. Obviously, like, we have to do what we need to do here on this island first. So you know, if we didn't get the tune after we did everything here, we just go over there and get it, and then we move on. And I think you'd pretty much be required to move on too, because it'd just be obnoxious if the game forced you to go through the entire game without changing the wind. Like, I'm wondering if that would even be possible. I don't think it would be. Yeah, because you'll have to change the wind for other items later. So yeah, you definitely wouldn't be able to beat the game. It's fun to think about, though. Okay, up. Okay, thanks. So yeah, we're going to use bomb flowers to actually get through this island. Ooh, and we'll find some rupees along the way, too. I really hope we find, like, some kind of shop that we can spend our rupees on, because I think 200 is the max. It's either 200 or 500. I don't remember the different amounts. I know that, like, I want to say, you need, like, the highest cap is 5,000. And you get, like, all the rupee upgrades, but obviously we don't have those yet. Also, I loved how I started sidling, like, a lot earlier than what I needed to. Whoops. It's fine, we'll live. But yeah, you'll find, like, a lot of really cool things along the island. Obviously, there's lots of different rocks we can blow up, too. But obviously, we can't get everything now, just because it's still very early in the game, and we don't have that many items. I mean, that's the thing, like, we have, like, a lot of our pause menu filled up right now, it looks like, but honestly, there's still lots of stuff we have to get. Like, we're not even close to finishing this game. And hey, this guy should look familiar. Slim! Slim, is that you? It is. I'm pleased to see you're okay. I must say, you've traveled far from one with no wings. And your sister, is she... Is that so? Well, don't worry too much. I'm sure she'll hang in there. I have an idea, Slim. Would you like to meet our chieftain? I've told my people here about you, and all of us Rito are very concerned. I'm certain the chieftain will befriend you and lend you the aid of our heirly. It's settled then. I'll fly on ahead and let everyone know you're coming. Come inside, Slim. I'll be waiting. So yeah, that's Quill, the mailman, who we met earlier. He's the one that helped us out with the pirates at the very beginning. So it's good we at least have a friendly face here. We're not just like trespassing on this island. Which that's at least good. That could have gotten bad if, like, we were just trespassing here. Well, have you discovered the cause of the great Valu's anger? Ah, so you are Slim, are you? Quill has told me all about you. A troubling tale, indeed. I insist that you let us know if there is anything we can do to help you. We shall do everything in our power to assist you. However, in the meantime, we have a problem of our own to deal with. When you arrived on the island, did you notice the raging dragon perched atop the mountain? As you can see, we of the Rito tribe are profoundly connected to the sky. We make our livings on the airways. We do so by the graces of the sky spirit Valu. When a Rito reaches the adulthood, he or she journeys to the top of Dragon Roost to receive a scale from the Great Dragon. It is this scale that enables the Rito to grow his or her wings. Recently, however, the once gentle Valu has grown violent and unpredictable. Sadly, we can no longer approach him. If this continues, the fledlings who are of age will never be able to receive scales from Valu on Dragon Roost. They will remain wingless, and in time, our very way of life will be threatened. As chieftain of the Rito, my first responsibility is to solve this problem. My apologies, but I must ask you to wait for our assistance until this is done. Will you do so? Chieftain, what do you think of consulting Slim with regards to your son, Prince Kamali? As you can see, Slim is a gallant young lad. I feel certain that Prince Kamali would open his heart to him and speak freely on his fears and worries. That may be. Let me be direct. My son, Kamali, is of the age to earn his wings. Yet he is weak in some ways, and in light of the current situation, he may just give up on ever getting them. What say you? Will you share some of your courage with my son? Will you meet with my son? I thank you. We shall do our best to solve our problem as quickly as possible so that we may better help you with yours. I have something I wish for you to give to my son. A young girl named Medley is holding it for me. Would you find her and take it? I am counting on you. Here, Slim, take this with you. Who knows, it might come in handy. And we get the delivery bag. Finely crafted bags like this are used by Rito postmen everywhere. With so many pockets, it can hold many items. Select it on the item screen and press Y, Z, or X to see what you have inside. You should find Medley in one of the upper rooms. Leave the Great Valoo to us. In the meantime, do your best to aid Prince Kamali. Okay, so first of all, let's go ahead and find Medley. I think she's not here. I think she's actually upstairs, if I'm remembering correctly. There she is. Sup, girl? Wow, you really do have green clothes and a strange-shaped hat. You're slim, aren't you? Oh, me? I'm an attendant to the Great Sky Spirit Valoo. My name is Medley. Well, to tell the truth, I'm not an attendant quite yet. I'm actually still studying to be one. Oh, what am I thinking? Here, this is from the chieftain. Slim, he wants you to give this directly to Prince Kamali. So we got father's letter. It's addressed to the father, addressed to his son. So you just received a fine delivery bag. Why not use it to carry this letter down to Kamali? When you want to take it out, choose your delivery bag on the item screen and set this letter to Y, Z, or X. The room way in the back on the first floor is Prince Kamali's room. You have to go down a couple of steps to get there. When you meet Prince Kamali, please don't get offended by his manner. He has no bad intentions, I promise. By the way, listen, Slim. I have a small favor I'd like to ask of you. Could you please come to the entrance of Dragon Roost Cavern later? I'll explain everything then. Yes, I will go out with you. I mean, yes, sure. I'll meet you there. Okay, so I believe we need to go down here to where Kamali is. We'll go ahead and get him out the delivery, the mail. And we'll see what we can do. There he is. Oh. I should probably talk to him first. Huh? Who are you supposed to be? A letter? From my father? Oh sure, telling me to be brave is easy enough for him. It's not like he's the one who went through that horrible experience. It's not like he still has to go to get a scale from Valoo. You're in this letter too, you know. Picking your nose in other people's business. You're nosy, aren't you? Sorry, but I really don't feel like going to see Valoo right now. I mean, how am I supposed to get a scale from him when he's so upset? What? Are you trying to say that you can calm Valoo down? Psst. That's just a big fat lie. It's easy to say that you can do anything. Bragging doesn't cost a thing. I'll tell you what, if you can find me someone who can get past all the obstacles on Dragon Roost to get to Valoo, then I'll listen to anything you say. Well, he seems angry. I mean, he said he went through a traumatic experience. I mean, I can't blame him too much, but, yeah, definitely seems very cold. So I guess we'll just have to focus on what Medley wants, which, you know what? I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. So before I probably should end the video here soon. Before I do want to showcase a little mini game we have over here. Just give me a second to look something up, just so I know what exactly I need to do here. And then I'll go ahead and do this really quick. Okay, I think I have to do this a couple of times at different points. But that should be okay. Let's go ahead and get this at least started anyway. Well now, I've not seen your young face before. Nope, don't believe so. You wouldn't be here in response to our posting for some part-time help, would you? Yes. Oh, excellent. That's good. But first, to see if I can use you or not, I need to give you a little test. Just a small one. Match the seal on the envelope with the same icon as the shelf and throw the letter onto the shelf. Real easy. Simple. Use the control stick to select the shelf and press A to throw a letter. Like I said, simple. Is that clear? Yes. Before time runs out, you have to sort at least 10 letters. Give it your best shot. Okay, so... I have not done this in a long time. Okay, 22, not too bad. 22 letters, great, good, terrific. You pass. Okay, you got 1 rupee for every 2 letters, so that comes to a grand total of 11 rupees, am I right? Come back anytime, I mean it, anytime. The more letters you sort, the more you'll earn. Not a bad deal for both of us. So I think I gotta do this again. I think I have to get 25. Okay, you'll see some okay, so I gotta get 20 this time. Crap. I mean, I should still be able to do 20 anyway. Okay. That's 20 letters. Your salary this time is 1 rupee per letter, so I need to pay you 20 rupees. Come on by anytime. Okay, so I need to do it 25 now. And I think once we do 25, that's all we need to do. So let's see if we can do this. There we go. Okay. 26 letters? You have amazing coordination. Seriously, I'm stupefied, incredulous. We veterans do this all day long, and even we have a hard time reaching that amount. I've got to give you more money. Got to. 3 rupees per letter comes to 78 rupees. How's that sound? Hey, your name wouldn't happen to be Slim, would it? It is, isn't it? I thought you looked like the lad that Chieftain was talking about. In that case, I should have expected you to be able to pull off something like this. I've heard all about you. Yes, I'm sure I have. You've had a rough time, Slim. I feel bad making you help us. But hey, things are looking up. Our new helper's just arrived. Maybe you can give him some advice the next time you come by. So yeah, that's the trigger of how many times we had to do this. So basically, you have to work your way up to 25. Once you do that, that'll start the next part of the quest, which we'll cover later. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. So thank you for watching, everybody. Next time, we're actually going to get to our very first dungeon of The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker. I mean, I guess Forsaken Fortress was kind of a dungeon, but this is the first, like, actual dungeon with a boss and everything. So, yeah, should be a good time. I can't wait to see you guys there. See you guys then. Later, folks.